wherever you are in the world. Now, I was hearing back out, and then I heard abort mission. I repeat, abort mission. I don't know if somebody's a soldier or what that is. But then I heard, see, I told you, and they said, no, not you. So it's a couple things going. It's a wrapping around back out. Now there's some situations where people are in where they need to back out and they need to abort the mission. But there's some situations where people don't need to back out, but they're trying to abort the mission because they're scared. And fear is trying to get them to abort the mission. But if the fear is why you're trying to abort it, you are the, the category of people who don't need to abort. Now, if you're needing to abort because of toxicities and low vibrations, and you're 9 times out of 10, if you need to abort, you don't want to abort, right? But if you don't need to abort, then you're trying to abort. Okay, so it needs to be a switcheroo in the energies. That's for somebody. So let's just get into some messages for you. God, universe, angels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Please give us some clear and concise messages for the sign of Scorpio. What messages do we have for the Scorpio people? See, look, don't back down. And from unconditional love. That's the people that don't need to stand down. Those are the people who don't need to abort. And the ones that need to get about that toxic bullshit, you need to abort. You know what I'm talking about if I'm talking to you. Okay? So what we got for these Scorpio people, spirit? What's the message? Somebody needs to be discreet. It's a level of discreetness that needs to come over your life. That's for somebody. Somebody needs to be moving in silence, being quiet, because you're telling your business to somebody that you might not even be able to trust, but you think you can trust them. But you just need to be discreet. So if you're not sure, girl, look, I'm working double time today. I had to take my phone on, put it on the charger, give it a little break. Now I'm back up to 78. I feel like that's enough to get on going again. I sure appreciate you being here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking too. Hey, Greater Good. Thank you. So look, that ended up being on the bottom again. Look at that. Don't back down. Stand up for what you believe is right. This is for the people who's afraid, just a little bit. Sacred space. Sacred space. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. So you need the clarity. Go get it. Don't be backing down. Go outside. You have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. See? Outside is a good place to be. It's in nature. You can go out there. The sun's out there with some good old meditation for your third eye. Golden opportunity, focused intention, divine passion. Somebody's afraid of something because it feels too good. That's what that's about. So let's see what we got for the Scorpio people. I ain't gonna force it out, but if it come out on its own, I'll take it. Boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your energy. Now this is for those people who know they need to let go. Know that this ain't working, this ain't serving them, and they need to abort the mission. Okay? Medicine woman. You are a channel for divine healing power. And this is why people are navigating towards trying to suck your energy dry. But that's why you got to set your boundaries in place. Because you got that energy that everybody wants. Everybody need healing. So if you seem or appear or feel like healing, then guess what? They all about to run over to you. And baby, you can heal some people, but you're going to need a break. You're going to need to keep it, make sure you stay replenished and you stay energized. Bold. Unleash your adventurous side. Take risks and be daring. Oh, somebody need to get courageous. We got people who need to set boundaries and back up, and we got people who need to get bold and step forward because it's time to leap. Sensitivity. You are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. I don't know why I just heard meth. I don't know if somebody doing drugs or you know somebody who do drugs, but if you know somebody who do drugs and you are increasingly sensitive to chemicals, you might want to take a break from visiting that person for a day or two until to your Your energy levels recalculate. Because you've been and got in contact and don't know why. You be like, I always go over there and visit. I mean, it never affects me. Well, it will this time, okay? I'm just saying. Home. Your household situation is improving, either through a move or a healthy change in occupants. Look, I just got to tell the truth. I heard meth, so I'm just going to address it. I mean, sensitivity. I ain't trying to, we all struggle on different walks of life. I got a friend right now out there struggling. And all I could do is keep praying for them, because when people get into that kind of addiction, that's a whole nother thing. Once people get into that meth and that fentanyl, that's a whole new level, baby. Now their body is physical dependent. Now it's way past weed and crack. Shit. You could laugh, but I ain't trying to like make fun of nobody. I just want to make that clear. You can laugh if you want to, it ain't offending me or anything, but I'm just saying that I got a friend, and I know he comes calling me from time to time, and the Lord said I can't give him no money, because that's not what we condone in over here. But I do feel sorry for him, and I do got a lot of love for him. And my mom used to be on drugs. It wasn't that, but I know how drugs can affect people, so I just don't want to go down that route. You know what I'm saying? That this could be for somebody that needs to hear this, because you got somebody you really care about, but they into the life, into the streets, baby. And sometimes you can love a motherfucker enough, you got to let them go, because drugs can ruin you. And sometimes the people are not even bad. It's just, if your body becomes physically taken over by a substance, now you need to do whatever you need to do to get it. Even if you got to sell your girlfriend's TV, or you got to steal some money out your dude's wallet. And that's where your boyfriend and your girlfriend need to become protective of their own energy, because now you stealing shit up out of my house, baby. Now we got to do something different. Now you either have to go to rehab, or you're going to have to get the fuck up out of here. See, now people are forced to get firm and set their boundaries down. Why? Because a motherfucker need the healing that they need to get. That's what it's going to have to be. And you're going to have to be bold. You're going to have to be strong, because it's going to be hard. Somebody really dealing with that. And it's sensitive. Because your home is about to change. You got to get rid of a motherfucker. You got to put them out, or they going somewhere, probably rehab, possibly, or they, you maybe got to give up on them because you tried to help them too many times. That's sad. Tell me about boundaries. Why is that here for Scorpio? Somebody dealing with addiction. Prayers up. When prayers go up, that's right, blessings come down. That's what I said. Prayers up, so blessings can come down. When it's that kind of situation, you need as much spiritual strength that you could get, because the flesh is trying to take over. Boundaries. Why is that here for the Scorpio people? This is the people who I'm talking to. This is one or more people. See, here's the addictions right here. And it's wounding you, because you love this person and you don't really want to let him go. You feel like this is your emperor and he's struggling with addiction. Damn. But regardless of your emperor, he's not. He's your child's father, or he's not. You still got to set these boundaries to keep yourself protected. It says, love yourself enough to say no on others' demand on your time and energy. I mean, people gonna live how they want to live, but that don't mean that they got to drag you along. And that don't mean you got to let them. I'm just saying. Somebody could be dealing with a Capricorn. Could be an Aries. But you feel like this could be somebody you're married to, somebody you're in a relationship. You got a whole family dynamic going with this person. You've been fighting for this person too. But it's up to this person to take charge of their own life, if that's what they want. Do they want better for themselves? Because you can want better for them all they want, but if they don't want it for themselves, then baby, you're not supposed to step aside and let the Lord handle it, because it's out your control. The Emperor. Yep, this is somebody you either got kids with, you in a relationship with. Queen of Wands. He could even be his mistress. Just throwing that out there. Five of Swords, but you're feeling mentally conflicted by it. Well, I'm telling you right now, you need to let this motherfucker go. You got to love. It comes a time in your life where you got to love people from a distance, and that be what really hurt, because you won't be ready to do it. But you be forced with no choice, because you need balance within yourself. This then took a toll on you. Tell me about the medicine woman. Page of Wands. King of Cups. This King of Cups could be the person with an addiction. The medicine woman. You are channeling for divine healing power. See, that's what it is. That you feel like, I don't know, some type of healing to this person. Somebody's dealing with a fire sign. Fire sign woman dealing with a Scorpio man. And she tries to help him, tries to heal him, but she just, I don't want to say she ain't enough because she's enough, but it ain't enough when you battling with a physical addiction that takes over a body. It ain't fair to say you competing at that point. Somebody's just sick now, and it's not a competition. And maybe you do got a contract with this person, some type of relationship, some type of marriage, but it's time to start looking to the future, baby, because I feel like you got kids that you need to be worried about and looking after, and you really can't afford to be chasing nobody. You really can't afford to be chasing nobody around because they doing what they own grown ass want to do because they running in and out. You know, maybe disappearing, going doing this, going doing that, gone for a week, gone for a couple days, and they come on back. You just got to let them do that, or you got to just look like in the end they got to go. That's what it looked like. And this was once something so happy. The devil's so busy, boy. Tell me about the Six of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you really can't help this person. Let's just be honest. And what it boils down to is that you need to retreat. You need to leave this whole shit out in the cold. Feels bad to you, it really does. But this is it's beyond your control at this point. It needs to be into a lesson and something. You know, the universe needs to handle this lesson because it ain't. And at this point, you need to be putting your love into yourself because I feel like you already done let this person deplete you enough. As much as it hurts, but it is what it is. You know, it's time to get honest with yourself. It's time to take care of your home. It's time to do things that make you happy. And I'm sure this person at one time did make you happy before all of this stuff, before the rabbit hole. But it's time to be bold now. It's time to be brave. It's time to unleash your adventurous side because it's time for you to take a risk and be daring. And for you, that risk is leaving this person behind because that seems like something you don't want to do. Some people are out here being faced with unconditional love, staring them right in the face. And they're being faced to be bold just like this other person and take a leap of faith. Remember, it's two people. Some people need to leave and some people need to get closer. There's just some fight, some competition, some differences of opinions when it comes to who somebody should love. Or somebody's battling to let this thing go, but all they need to do is think about their own self-love. Nine of Pentacles reversed. This is codependent. Somebody's codependent on you. Is that what you want for yourself? And you can love somebody, but what about your own balance? What about yourself? If you let somebody drain you, how are you supposed to be a good self for yourself? How are you supposed to be a good mother for your kids? How are you supposed to do any of that? How are you supposed to, this is just deeper than a lot of stuff. Ten of Swords. I know it hurts, but it's got to go, baby. It's got to go. This is a double Ten of Swords. Seven of Swords to the Three of Swords is a 10, and then a 10. 10, 10. It's inevitable. It's got to go. It's as bad as you don't want it to go. Something else is going. Something about the Ten of Swords. It's go time. Somebody could be also dealing with a mental illness or some type of mental health. And somebody else got a premonition that it's go time. That their new perspective. Through your vision, your premonition, your dream, what'd you get it through? I don't know, but it gave the perspective that you needed. Now you for sure that you're supposed to put these burdens down and get real strong and get the leaping towards that love. You're real sure you got the tools you need to manifest and you took long enough and it's time to find that balance. It's time to get in there and get that love. Is it offering the love or receiving the love? I'm not really sure, but you've been afraid of the unconditional love that somebody's been trying to pour into you or they being. And somebody's been afraid to stop pouring their unconditional love into another and pour it into themselves because they're afraid of what might happen when they stop loving this person. But they ain't your responsibility unless they your child. And even still then, sometimes when it's addiction, it's out of your hands. It's really nothing you can do. But you never really give up on your children. But if it's not your child, then you just got to give up on this person for your child. Somebody got a child because that's what it keeps saying. Two of Wands. Choices, movements, and decisions to the Six of Cups. That's about the past. That's about healing trauma. Childhood trauma. It's about starting fresh, going back to the past. Knight of Swords is a swift truth. Sometimes it hurts, but it's about getting into alignment. Red Cups is a reconciliation. Temperance is about healing, balance, equilibrium. And the Seven of Cups is about a confusion, illusion, or options. But all options are not good options. Sensitivity. This is something, I feel like the sensitivity, even though it says it's more, people are more sensitive, I feel like it's something people are feeling intuitively. They're feeling emotionally. They're feeling within this connection. Somebody could be dealing with an earth sign. But I feel like the Seven of Cups is confusion or some type of shattering of an illusion, because here I feel like throat chakra. Somebody need to say something. Temperance is coming in with the balance to bring in some type of celebration, happiness, celebration with friends, or reconciliation. And the truth, some type of truth when it comes to what is going to be started new or what is going to be done with some type of past situation. What kind of choices, movements, and decisions will be made. But somebody's intuition is already telling them, do what makes you happy. When it comes to this connection, it's for somebody dealing with a connection that they feel like the love is mutual. Six of Cups. The Ace of Wands, something new. Something stagnated. Something new. Some brand new passionate beginning. A divine something was stagnated because somebody needed to walk away from the past. They needed to make a choice to walk away from the past. Two of Wands. Yeah. The Empress, the Six of Swords, the Queen of Swords. Somebody be dealing with an air sign. Could be a fire sign. But look, there's the lesson being taught behind the choice. If the choice said to go towards this, walk away from this and go towards this, then if you done it, the Hermit wouldn't approach. The Hermit approached because somebody didn't do it. And they needed to be taught a lesson and see why they needed to do it. They got learned. And that's what slowed down the process. This is why it took them so long. But they learned that this is an opportunity that they don't want to miss out on, which is why they're here taking the leap. But I feel like the person that they're taking the leap towards is terrified of this leap that they're taking towards them. The Empress. They want to get into calmer waters, but the Empress, that makes the Empress nervous. One way or another. I don't know who's going to be receiving extra people in the family or getting rid of them, but there's going to be a healthy change in the household. Whether there's a move or a healthy change in occupants. But it's going to be healthy. Or somebody's moving. Four of Cups. The King of Swords, the Death card. And the World. I don't know, this could have been a Scorpio, could have been an air sign. But somebody's decided to transform their rude ass, cold ass, icy ass, logical ass ways before they lose and miss out on the cycle. It's their own anxiety and their own trapped in their mind is when it comes to this connection. They know what action they're supposed to take. They know what they want. This wish fulfillment. So they better stand up and get defending. Acting all like it's giving people a hard time. Get in line or move out the way. This is at the point of how the woman start looking at it. Queen of Pentacles. Somebody dealing with an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. She want to be happy with you, but she don't want to face no disappointment. So baby, either you going to play, either you going to shit or you going to get up off the pot. This is how she see it. And you ain't want to get up off the pot, so you got the shitting. Okay. Well, there we go. We got it. Tell me about home. That's what I'm supposed to be clarifying, but it seems like the cards keep getting pushed over to the side. Ain't no place like home. That's what it says, okay? The Empress. The Empress is somebody's sunshine. Somebody's happiness. Somebody's moving towards her real quick, too. Trying to put some work in because that's what their intuition told them to do. The King of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Somebody's making a decision after a tower moment has hit them. Eight of Wands. The Queen of Cups. Scorpio woman. Somebody's coming your way. Trying to persevere. Could be a Pisces. Don't have to be. I feel like it's an earth sign. Somebody that you waited on but you was unclear on. King of Pentacles. Somebody who kept you trapped in your mind. Somebody that you see is in and out. Somebody that you feel like you might be in a lover's connection with, but you're guarded towards it. But I feel like he's coming back to apologize. especially if he your twin flame. Because he wants to be victorious past this. You cutting him off. You going Queen of Swords on his sword. All you did was match the energy because he was showing up as the King of Swords. So what's wrong with that? See, now he ain't going to show up as no King of Swords. He going to show up as the King of Wands. He who took charge to find balance in this connection. He's showing up and acting like he got some sense. Okay, well, that's better. He had to because the tower hit him. Told him, get in there, follow your intuition. That's what it is. The tower hit him, and then he made a final judgment call to follow his intuition to get this thing in the calmer waters after some thoughts. He really did have the love there. He just didn't want to express it. He wanted to, what you call it, suppress it. Suppress it, not express it. Everybody don't like being vulnerable. Tell about the King of Pentacles. See, he ain't a vulnerable motherfucker because look at that. 7 of Swords, keeping his feelings all to himself. And for some of you, this could be somebody who, one of the people who dealing with addiction. But if this ain't somebody dealing with addiction, this is somebody who's scared. So they keep their feelings on the hush-hush. But the Temperance is coming through for that. Tell me about the Devil with the 7 of Wands. It's both. It's both. The 7 of Swords belong to both energies. Except somebody's stagnated because of addiction, but I think that's the King of Cups. And somebody was stagnated because of ego, because they didn't want to be vulnerable. And that could be either. It could be the King of Cups or the King of Pentacles. I don't know who's dealing with what. But I know somebody's dealing with addiction and somebody's dealing with fear. Okay? And whatever is going to get them cut off. Somebody have, if you didn't cut them off already, then you're working on cutting them off because that's what your intuition is telling you to do. It's up to him to take charge. It's up to him to take a leadership role. This is his life. He needs to lead it. The hell? If he wants you a part of his shit that bad, then he better get to taking the leader. He need to be a leader then. We need men we can follow. That's all I'm saying. Yep. This is somebody you've been dealing with for a while. Somebody that you didn't want to see go. 6 of Cups. Somebody that you wanted to refresh it with, fix it with, make it last with. But when you add the 2, it makes the 8. So it looks like it's somebody you ended up having to walk away from. Even though you wanted to be victorious, you had to let that cycle close because whatever. The King of Pentacles. Now, this is somebody who's dealing with the King of Pentacles. You let it go with the World energy. A Star card. Somebody could be dealing with an Aquarius. But you let it go. And this person haven't let you go, though. They still held on. Because they wanted to find the balance. 4 of Pentacles to the 10. They feel like you abundant. And they feel like wish fulfillment. And they want to heal that time they left you out in the cold. About taking a leap of faith. Telling you the truth, doing the right thing because it's the right thing to do. Saying, hey, here's my love. I want to offer it to you. I want to go in union and I want to get into alignment. Let's talk about how I walked away and see if I can come back. Can we start fresh? What's up? Is it an option? You know, he got to lay it all out there. Tell his truth. Yep. The Emperor. To the Ace of Pentacles. To the 10 of Pentacles. This is what he want. Well, this is what he better lead his way to then, huh? Lead the way, sir. Mr. Emperor, sir. We're just waiting for you to lead the way, and we're just going to follow. And go right ahead. Any day now, Mr. Emperor. We're just waiting. Okay. No, but for real, that's what it is. It's all up to him in a lot of cases, whether it's a person who need to take a leap of faith on love or a person who need to get clean so they can keep, remain in the position that they in. So it's up to whoever it is. So. All right, that's what I got for you, Scorpio people, and thank you for watching. Be blessed now. Namaste.